Survivors, I'm back with another The Survival of the Fittest update, and this time it's some good news, well, for the most part. Wildcard completely out of the blue released the Survival of the Fittest for the PlayStation on Friday with no word that it was ready to drop or that it had even passed Sony certification. It is however not on all PlayStation consoles, and this is where the not so good news comes in, but hopefully it's just a short term issue. There are also issues for players trying to get into the game, so this is what's going on. It's released for the PlayStation 4 Pro and the PS5, but it hasn't released for the general PS4 console. This is where I believe the issue with older generation consoles comes in regards to the performance issues that Wildcard were experiencing that resulted in a rather longer delay for the PlayStation. Wildcard have stated that they experienced a critical crash that was impacting the PS4, which meant they couldn't release it on that platform. But rather than hold the game back from the entire PlayStation community any further, they pushed it to the platforms that were unaffected, which I honestly feel was probably the right decision they could have made because there was growing frustration with the delays. But don't worry, because Wildcard are continuing to try and resolve this critical crash issue in order to get the game out to the PS4 so that everyone can enjoy this game mode. What isn't clear though is how long this might take, and I don't believe Wildcard will be in any position to be able to give an estimated time frame for that. So right now there's no idea as to whether they are looking at a few days, another week or several more weeks. But I'll be keeping you all updated on that progress as and when the news emerges. Now, I've seen quite a few of you comment on my videos about issues with the game or how do you find it, so just to remind you that this is not a separate download, this is integrated into the ARK base game, so you need to have ARK installed and updated, where you can then find the Survival of the Fittest in the main ARK menu. Some of the issues experienced so far by the PlayStation survivors include the fact that when they jump out of the Quetzal at the start of the match, they have no cinema crops on their back, so they are basically just jumping out freefall instead of gliding down. In addition to this, a number of people are getting failure messages when trying to join a server, and there are reports of a lot of buggy play, so it's not quite a smooth running release just yet, and I expect Wildcard will probably be putting out a number of patches next week to resolve these issues. But now that the Survival of the Fittest is out on another platform, this begs the question as to when crossplay will be introduced to the game. I suspect that they are holding off from introducing crossplay until they've got the game out on all platforms and resolve the performance issues. It makes sense for them to do it this way, so I wouldn't expect it just yet. They are still looking at bringing the game to the Switch as well, but this is likely to be later in the year. It does make me wonder though how well the game is going to run on that platform, but that's a question for another day. But I am really pleased that some of the PlayStation community have finally got the Survival of the Fittest. We are almost at the stage where everyone can enjoy it, so hopefully it's not too far away for the rest of the PlayStation community. Once again, thank you so much for all the support, it means the world to me, it really does help the channel. And if you don't want to miss out on all the latest ARK news, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.